The first long weekend of summer is finally here, and people are getting ready to head out to cabins, lakes, and campgrounds. If you're planning on taking your family pet, Mike Baden has one big tip you should be taking in this weekend.
10 minutes is all it takes for an animal to overheat when stuck in a vehicle. Hot weather affects their cooling system to a more serious degree than a human.
Pets and dogs don't sweat the way we do. They can't release heat through their skin. They pant to release any warm temperature, and also they can only sweat really through their foot pads and through their nose. So they can't release heat the way we can. So it's much more important that we don't put them in that sort of a situation.
When a vehicle is left unattended with windows rolled up and air conditioning turned off, a greenhouse effect is created.
Well, the temperature in the vehicle is often up to 10 to 20 degrees warmer than it is outside because you have a little bit of a microclimate in there. When the sun's rays shine in, the energy is trapped inside the car and the heat does not escape. Cases
of overheated animals drastically increase during the summer months.
There's two main factors involved. One of them is the UV rays aren't as direct in the winter, and the second one is we're starting off at a cooler temperature because oftentimes you will open the door as you get out and then you leave your dog in there and the temperature is cooled off because the cool air has flowed into the car. So it's starting cooler and therefore it doesn't get quite as warm.
Signs of overheating are excessive panting, trouble walking, and thick rope-like saliva. If you notice any of these, you are recommended to call a vet as soon as possible. If one is not available, there is a couple things you can do to help out.
What they need to do is they need to slowly cool down that body temperature so we don't immerse them in ice water, because that causes a lot of other problems when we send them into hypothermia instead of hyperthermia. And so we slowly cool them down with some wet cloths. We want to soak the pads and get the head and feet at least covered with something that is cool.
Mike Baden, Newcap News.
Well, there's plenty of places for you to show your Canadian pride this weekend, as many communities in our area have special events planned for Canada Day this coming Sunday. Lloyd FM's Heather Clagus lets us know about all the fun places you can find them.
Bud Miller Park will be buzzing on Sunday as the city gets together to celebrate Canada Day. They start things off bright and early at 9 o'clock with a pancake breakfast. Then they've got lots of stuff lined up for the kids to do. They'll have bouncy houses, they'll have strolling magicians to entertain them, different games, different crafts. There's also going to be a car show. They'll have antique tractors on site. Plenty of live music. That'll be running all day long out at the amphitheater, and you don't want to miss the fireworks that wrap things up that evening. If you're in Lloydminster and you want to celebrate Canada Day, Bud Miller Park will be the place to be. Canada Day will be celebrated all over on Sunday, and in Kitscoty they've got a few things lined up. Starting at about 4 o'clock, they'll have different games at Centennial Park. Then they've got a supper planned at the hall. Then they'll show a family movie. And of course, it's Canada Day, so they'll have great fireworks too. Those will get underway at 11 o'clock. Start your summer off swinging to some brand new music from the Smashing Pumpkins. It's been 5 years since they released a new album, and we've got a copy that you can win. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontests@newcap.ca. We want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for setting us up with the music. Brett and Kyla and the rest of the grads are getting set to celebrate at the end of high school. And in Irma, they're getting set to celebrate their centennial. They'll be celebrating all weekend long if you want to head out and be a part of it. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Clagus, and that's what's happening.